And welcome back from our break. And I am still muted again. Okay, there we go. Can everyone hear me okay? Perfect. There.
Yep, I believe so. We're getting ready to start this race 2. Reabs takes the first race, and Slacker will be looking to even it up and force a game 3. What are we expecting out of game 2 from both of these runners? I think I'm
Started the timer. The countdown 17 seconds.
I'm gonna get going.
Exciting race so far. Very close matchup.
Yep. I'm looking forward to see what adjustments they make. Slacker, we'll see if he plays it a little bit more conservatively at spots. But
and they're off.
He's gonna need to. He's gonna need to keep the pace up because Reabs played really well that first race.
They're sticking with their 3 first. No, I'm just being silly. And Slacker taking the lead. Not sure what happened to Antlers.
And it appears we're having a few more technical difficulties here.
Slacker gets the first bomb, so... Oh no, Reabs doesn't. So he's gonna have to kill all these guys for his drop. But it will put him a little higher in the count. To force a bomb later.
Slacker the first to that raft, with Reabs right behind. Both having pretty clean level 3s here so far, except Slacker does not have bombs once again. Gonna have to clear out these red dark nuts to get the static floor drop. He's got to be careful. He's going to only have 2 bombs for Manhandla, where Reabs is going to have 8.
Okay, I can hear Antlers now. Sorry about that.
We're getting it figured out over here.
Hopefully I just wasn't talking over you the whole time.
No, that's totally fine, but we got a pretty well synced up Triforce grab there. Manhandla cooperates decently well for both of them. Gave Reabs a little bit more trouble, but both of them have the bare minimum that they want, which is a few bombs and their life leaving that Manhandla room. Reabs having a little bit of trouble on that screen scroll there. Slacker getting into level 4 clean. So with Reabs taking that hit on the overworld, we'll see if that changes his approach to level 4. As far as where he tries to force his bomb packs at. Meanwhile, Slacker doing a nice job of forcing bombs on the Zals there, an enemy that does not typically drop bombs unless you force on them.
And Reabs gets his, so he got his counts back up. Ooh, Slacker doing a great job cleaning up those vols.
Yeah, very nice patterns for Slacker in that NSU room there.
They're called fires. I said vols.
Oh, nice patterns here for Slacker as well in Breakfast Room. He's going to get his ladder at about 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Meanwhile, also good patterns for Reabs.
And Bree did get a bomb off the yep.
Yep, both of them with very nice force so far, honestly. Both of these level 4s have been very, very clean.
Slacker, a little trouble on this clip. This is one of the harder clips because you can't buffer it. And he's good.
Yeah, that's for those of you who don't know the vanilla game of Zelda 1 as well. What they're doing on that ladder is they're clipping across water. That's what we call a T room, where it's a little piece of floor that in the shape of a T, and then water that's thick enough where you can't walk across a ladder, so you have to clip across.
And everybody leaving with plenty of bombs this match, so that's going to be good for everyone.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a relief for Slacker here. Reabs does not have beams here, so he's got to be careful.
They think they're going to sync up again. Oh, Slacker. Oh.
Slacker going to have just a slight lead, but also a half a heart less, so it'll be pretty synced leaving this level 4. I think Slacker is going to have just a tiny lead, but my goodness. Again, we've been treated to some very, very entertaining Zelda 1 play as far as competitive races.
Oh no, Reabs taking the lead yet again. Some beautiful screen scrolls from Reabs.
Slacker just having a little bit of trouble there. Can't find the pixel. Reabs gonna enter level 1, do his pirouette. Slacker right behind. Now, Reabs does have beams, which does make a pretty big difference sometimes in level 1, especially if the Stalfos don't play nice in this route that Reabs is going into. But they do play nice, so it doesn't really matter.
That's a beautiful pattern.
That is the pattern that you hope for in that room, as opposed to when they all scatter on you. But Slacker gets a nice pattern as well.
And Reabs, oh, double bombs.
Another force into a lucky bomb for Reabs. I believe that happened in game 1 as well.
I believe so. I think someone's paying off these gorillas.
And Slacker gets the same, gets the force, gets the lucky drop. We are getting all kinds of lucky drops in these races so far.
Easy bow grabs from both players.
Yeah, Reabs gets his a little bit quicker, but I do actually believe that Slacker has made up a bit of time. Possibly not. It's probably about the same gap that it was when we entered level 1. Both of them have had really good level 1s so far.
Nice, and a beautiful kill.
Yeah, Aqua doesn't behave quite as well for Slacker as he did for Reabs, but well enough. Nothing really catastrophic happening there. So Slacker will be just about 15 or so seconds behind Reabs at this point.
And let's... Both with 7 bombs. Slacker just a hair ahead on rupees, but nothing too crazy. That a level 2 won't change.
Some very nice screen scrolls again from Slacker, and that makes up a lot of that gap that he had, as Reabs weren't quite as crisp.
Okay, let's see if Reabs grabs the Armos. He's skipping the Armos. Back for it later.
Yeah, I assume that he'll pick up that Armos after level 1, because it's or after level 2, because it's very unlikely that with 13 rupees you'll have enough leaving level 2 to not skip that.
Oh, he did the bomb strategy again, which means it was deliberate last time.
And gets a couple fivers. One of those had to be forced, as they were too close together for them both to be lucky fivers. Meanwhile, Slacker does not get any rupees, and all of a sudden, Reabs is ahead in the rupee count.
Looks like Reabs was trying to get a bomb and didn't, if I had to guess. Or he was going for rupees, but...
I think that just might be built into his strategy. There are the rupees for Slacker. He leaves a fiver behind on the floor. Interesting. I guess he's just planning on picking up that Armos no matter what.
Both of them good kills on the roll dorm.
Yeah, very nice patterns there for Slacker, and they are dead even once again. This is crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen a race with this much sync throughout 2 races. Oh, and a troll from the Dodongo for Reabs. That's going to cost him a little time there and give Slacker a decent little cushion, leaving this level 2. Yet another lead change.
Little Octorok blocking his path.
So neither gets the required amount of rupees in level 2, so they'll both end up picking up this Armos 30, I believe. Yep, they're both gonna grab it.
7 shy.
Yeah, so they'll have plenty of rupees going into level 7 at this point. But the only problem is for Reabs, he took a hit on the overworld, so he will not have beams to build a count going into this recorder room, which can be troublesome sometimes. It can mean that you won't be that close to 10 to force a bomb in the recorder room. So sometimes you got to get creative. Meanwhile, Slacker does a pirouette there. I'm not sure if that was intentional before level 5. It might have been, because I know he likes blue candle spawns, and I think that puts you on blue candle spawns, which it's another route where you get different spawns in level 5.
Ooh, got a nice bomb.
Yeah, it always feels good to get that lucky bomb there in level 5 going toward the recorder room. That's one more bomb that you have to deal with all those blue dark nuts. Slacker doing a nice job of building a count and not taking hits. Reabs doing the same. And we're going to be pretty well synced going into the recorder room once again.
Ooh,
Slacker gotta be careful. They're kind of trolling him here. Don't know what his count was coming in.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, Reabs doing a nice job in here.
Ooh, they're gonna finish about the same time, it seems, again.
Yeah, Slacker just got a couple bomb hits where they were facing the dark nuts, so when that happens, they don't actually do damage.
Now, Reabs opted to stab down the last one so that he could keep 4 bombs, because he's just going to grab the Gibdo bomb pack and walk out of here with 8.
Yeah, and Reabs takes just another Another slight lead, but it'll be a little bit bigger after he grabs that bomb pack, and like you said, does not have to bomb Dodongos to get his bomb count back up to 8.
Ooh, and a clean grab, so it gets the lead with beams. And Slacker also getting out of there. I think Slacker had trouble in that last time.
Yeah, Slacker almost died there, and I think ended up maybe taking even an intentional death to get his health back up. Oh, Slacker leaving without bombing Dodongos per.
Oh.
Yeah, the count built up?
Oh no.
This is scary. That's not good for Slackerer. I'm not sure where he thought he was in his count, but definitely wasn't where he actually was. That's rough. Now he needs either a bomb pack, or he's gonna have to get 8 sword hits on this Dig Dogger. Oh, and he takes 2 hits from a Gibdo. That's 4 hearts down.
It looked like he was either trying to stab that Dark Nut or the Dark Nut just trolling him. You do get a chance on the Dark Nuts and a chance on Gibdos for bombs, so there were some chances, but it looks like he's opting to just stab down.
Yeah, he got stuck on his ladder on the Gibdo hits. That's just a thing. Oh, and he takes a death to the Dig Dogger at 180s into him. That is a really, really costly death. Because now he doesn't have bombs. He has to go back all the way through with 3 hearts. He could try and get a lucky bomb, but yeah, that's a rough one to take.
Oh, and Reabs doing the is it whistle or warp? I think I've heard it both ways, but I'm not sure which.
The Rue Quarter.
Rue Quarter, okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful Rue Quarter.
Yep, so he's, again, very bold to do that in a race. I am certainly not brave enough to do that, so very, very impressive. He makes it look easy. Slacker doing a nice job of getting through this level 5 without taking any hits this time. Just a little mismovement there cost him 4 hearts last time, and that can happen. That's the dangerous thing about this game. One tiny little missed movement can really, really put you in a bad spot.
Okay, looks like he is looking for a bomb here.
Yeah,
see
meanwhile,
if he gets one.
Yeah, one more chance here. Meanwhile, Reabs going into level 7 with 23 rupees, 7 bombs, full hearts. Gonna avoid this boomerang here. Very nicely done. We'll see if he has full health going in. He does. We'll see if he tries to River Force here. Looks like probably not, but he's declining to pull his arrows out, and Slacker takes another
taking
death.
another death. You think he'll come back, or you think he's going to try it one more time? Because when you die in the dungeon in this tournament, you can come back at any time. Now, if you die in the overworld, you have to touch back immediately. So he could potentially come back. He has the item. Looks like that's might be doing.
Well, unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to see him come back at all, because he has officially forfeited. Just a really rough go of it in that 5 for him. And when you die in 5, it's so tough to get back onto your horse, because of the fact that in his case, he didn't have bombs, he had 3 hearts, he wasn't getting drops, and that it just feels bad. I totally get not wanting to bang your head against that. So, but Slacker, very, very good player, and he's been out of the game for a good while, and really just came back around the time that the tournament was starting. So he's really de-rusted quickly, and honestly has shown some impressive play throughout this tournament. That first race, that was a really, really impressive display. and he's been very entertaining, fun to watch throughout this whole thing. So get your GGs for Slackerer. He definitely deserves it.
GG, Slacker. The no reset runs are definitely, they're a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, races of this game can be so brutal and unforgiving, especially if you're doing high-level strats like Slackerer is. One little thing goes wrong, and it can turn out like you saw, even to very, very good runners like Slackerer. But meanwhile, Reabs does need to finish this race, I believe, in order for it to be official. So we'll continue to watch Reabs and cheer him on as he finishes up. So he gets the Triforce out of level 7. A nice level 7 there for Reabs.
Now he's got no bombs. He'll be going into 6. There are several chances to get bombs going from the coast to 6 and then in 6 itself. So we'll see if he opts for any of those options.
Yeah, there are a couple blue Octoroks that drop bombs on the way. Don't know if he'll... Yeah, he is going to try and farm them, but doesn't get any bombs there. But most of the time in the first room in 6, you get 2 lucky bomb chances. There are a couple of counts where you only get 1, but it's pretty rare for you to only have 1 bomb chance in that room. So,
let's see, the Wizrobes, depending on your count, they drop 3 bombs out of 10 in the chances. So if you know your count, you get a 43% chance of it being a bomb.
Approximately, I don't know the exact number, but yeah, that's probably pretty close. And most of the time, you're going to have 2 of those chances. So, unless your count going into that is 1 or it is 2, I believe those are the only 2 counts. Actually, or 0. 0, you would also only get 1 chance.
Alright, here he goes into the... And, I didn't see any bombs.
Yeah, unlucky.
He's got another room where he has a chance for bombs. Otherwise, he'll have to take a north and fight a Gliok.
He might take an intentional hit here in this Keese room. He does take a hit. Don't know how intentional it was, but in order to avoid possibly covering up a bomb chance with a forced 5 rupee off of a red Wizrobe in this room, they ended up not spawning in very good spots for him, so he didn't really have to worry about that. Does not get bombs. Has 2 more chances in this next room. Otherwise, he is going to be fighting a 3-headed Gliok and picking up an extra key. No, so we're going to see a Gliok of shame.
Luckily, you're fighting Gliok with the magical sword, so he's more of a nuisance than a threat.
Yeah, so this route adds around 40-ish seconds, I think. Reabs opting to not pick up an extra key in this dungeon, which would mean he would go 1 further room right after that Gliok before he came back and went down. He will pick it up in level 8 in one of 2 rooms where you can get an extra key where you normally wouldn't get the key. I would suspect probably in the Pulse Voice room right before level 8 Gliok.
Now, at a guess, because now he's past where he needs the bombs, he's going to get a bunch of bombs from the Vires in this next room, kind of.
If he doesn't, he might add a little bit more time, because you need at least 1 bomb to get into level 8. Or to get past Manhandla, anyway.
Oh, no, and no bombs still.
He's got a couple more chances in this next room.
He's going to go for him. That's 1, 2.
And of course, when he needs to kill the red Wizrobes, that's when they do not spawn in front of him.
having to pick up some bombs on the way. He does have 27 rupees. He could buy them.
That is true, but I think the closest bomb shop, I'm not sure if the coast shop is a bomb shop or not. I don't believe it is. I could be wrong. Yeah, Reabs looks like possibly having...
Oh no, walked back in on accident.
He accidentally enters an exit. Oh, he's getting an extra key out of 6. Okay.
Yeah, keys, and there's a bomb chance here as well.
True. Heads up play there, knowing he needs bombs and that he has to kill these Red Wiz robes. Yeah.
Very smart.
Hope he knows where his recorder is now, though. If not, it's not a huge deal, but might just add a little extra time.
I think he did an extra press up. Oh no, he's good.
Yeah.
He knows where he's at.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he did, and that's why he recorded down after coming back out.
Getting a heart, getting a fairy. Gonna go with beams. Always good for 8. You want to get as much lag in the lag room as you can. Manhandle. Oh, dies in 1 hit. Beautiful lineup. Unnecessary, but always fun when that happens.
Nice patterns here, all kind of grouping up, except they, as soon as I say that, they just scatter.
Commentator's curse. Ooh, some good dodges.
Yeah, very
double
nice
hearts.
Health drops there, too.
He's got 3 bombs. Trying to get these guys out of his way.
Yeah, at this point, Reabs probably knows that he doesn't have to go crazy. He's just trying to finish out the run, I believe, just to make it official here.
Doesn't even need the fairy. Gets it anyways.
So he can get a static bomb pack from this room. Looks like he's not going to attempt it, unless perhaps now that he's actually killed the blue guy, he might.
Oh,
or not. He's
only had 3 enemies left.
Yep. So that room, when you clear all the enemies, drops a bomb pack. I thought for a minute he was going to go for that, but we'll see if he tries to Gliok bomb here.
Gliok on the forehead one would be pretty clutch.
It looks like he's not going to go for that with 2 bombs. I don't blame him. Just keep a count on the overworld and then force in the foyer in level 9. Either that or 2 bombs is definitely enough to get to Patra 1, which will net you a bomb pack if you clear it. Alright, so we're headed to 9. Reabs just looking to...
On the... Nope.
Reabs just looking to salt this one away.
Sometimes that blue Octorok lines up so perfectly you can just swing your beam sword and get a nice easy free bomb. But
yeah, if you actually walk onto that screen on the half tile on the top of the bridge and you swing immediately once you spawn onto that screen, it will always hit that blue Octorok. A little tip for those who need to get a bomb pack and want that lucky chance. Oh, and I don't know if that was a forced 5er. It looks like it probably was from Reabs there.
I haven't hit in a while, so it does look like it was a force.
Yeah.
He's got to need those rupees for after he destroys Ganon, and needs to spend money in Hyrule.
Yeah, so it looks like Reabs will be killing Patra 1 here, because he does need bomb pack to progress any further than Patra 1, as you have to bomb into what we call the next room, which is the room after the old man.
He's got his whistle out. I wonder if he's going to do the whistle strats on Patra. No? just a coincidence because of him running out of bombs.
Yeah, when you run out of bombs, in most cases you will end up on the recorder, just by virtue of it being before bombs in the menu. At most times, for unless you have a potion or something else that you've picked up along the way.
There is a fun thing you can do with the Patras if you do have the whistle. When you blow the whistle, it keeps the counting on Patra, so it'll end and he'll go into his tight orbital patterns. So it's pretty nice if you want an easy, clean kill. But Ribs is so good, he's just destroyed Patra. No need for that.
Now Reabs doing another interesting strat there. He's using the old man there to build up a count. Every time you hit the old man with your sword, it increments your consecutive counter by 1. And once you kill an enemy, or the 10th enemy in a row without taking damage, and if you kill them with a bomb, it will always drop a bomb. So Reabs maybe trying to remember what his count was. Oh, gets the forced fairy. That's what he was doing. Very nicely done.
Beautiful double stab.
So full hearts, 6 bombs. Reabs is in a really good spot here. Another nice 5 o'clock clip there. Most people go for the 7 o'clock clip, which is on the other side of that bottom block. It's a little bit safer, but not quite as fast. Reabs goes for the clip inside of the reverse C blocks there.
Oh,
very,
beautiful.
very nice room there for Reabs. That is dream reverse C for a race. And he is still at full health with exactly enough bombs to finish the game.
Perfect double clip. Making easy work of 9.
Yeah, this is smooth sailing right here for Reabs.
It's the reverse clip.
Let's see if he can get through this Patra damage. Oh, he tried. It's very, very tough. I sometimes go for it. Very rarely will I get it.
Let's see what he was at. So he came... Oh, I did not write his time down last time.
Sounds like we got a hype train.
Hype train?
Nice trap room there for Reabs. Gonna go into this room with the diamond staircase. Getting a little beat up here, but only takes 4 hearts of damage. Not the end of the world at all. We saw him do it on much less previously.
Double hearts from last time? He had 5 hearts going into Ganon?
Something like that. Actually, I think he had 6 hearts going into Ganon. He had 6 hearts going into Patra 3, didn't take a hit, and had 3 or 6 going into Ganon, so. Nice safe Patra 3 there.
Here we go.
One last time, gonna fight Ganon here.
Get your GG's ready.
Gets a stun lock, one more hit,
Beautiful
and Ganon is down. Get your GG's out for Reabs, who will be moving on to the Sweet 16 of the Battle for Hyrule tournament with an official time of 32:18. Very, very nice run for Reabs.
GG.
We'll see if Reabs wants to come in for an interview. But Reabs will move on to play either the winner of BT's or Dan's game. Reabs was the number 11 overall seed. Slackerer was the number 22. And BT's is the number 6 overall seed. And Dan's game, 89, is the number 27 seed. So Reabs will be awaiting the winner of that game. That should be a very interesting series as well. BT's obviously a bit of a favorite, but Dan's game's been playing really, really well lately, putting up some good times. He just PB'd today, actually. So Dan's game is a guy that is an up-and-comer. He was around for a while, but came back, I think, for this tournament.
Reabs saying I can come in and talk, but don't know where to go.
We will work on that. Looks like we're going to have Slacker coming in as well. And we are joined by Slacker. Yo, GG's, dude.
GG, Slacker.
What's going on, fellas?
It was an entertaining race, especially race 1. You guys changed the lead so many times.
Yeah, race 1 felt real good, and that death in 8 is really what got me.
Yeah, it was neck and neck all the way up.
That and I didn't remember my recorder twos because I intended on doing double hundo, but then not having bombs leaving 1, I was like, I got no choice but to do Kanana.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. And we are joined by Reabs, the race winner. GG's, Reabs.
GG's.
Thanks.
GG, Reabs.
Yeah, so like we were just telling Slacker, that race 1 was insanely entertaining. And, I mean, so was race 2, until, obviously, the troubles in 5 for you, Slacker. But it was a really, really closely matched series. I know that the entertainment value was off the charts for most of that, so definitely GG's to you both.
Yeah, those 2 deaths in 5, I knew I couldn't recover from that, especially against a guy like Reabs.
Gotcha. I actually didn't know what happened because I don't watch the other racers usually, so I just like looked over and saw you forfeited and got really confused because I was just like, it was like pretty early on, so I was just like,
yeah,
oh man,
well, it started
really
out
bad must have happened.
It started out, I totally forgot my count where I took a bop in Olive Garden, and I thought it was high enough, so I tried forcing an NSU room and ended up wasting all my bombs like an idiot.
Gotcha.
That's what started the whole fiasco.
Yeah, then just nothing would drop for you after that either. It just like
brutal.
every time you killed something and it didn't drop bombs, it was just more and more painful. It's like, oh, dude, something, give him a bomb. Give this man a break.
I think the bomb lucks for everyone was not very good. After 1, everybody had good bomb luck in 1, but after that, it was very bomb stingy.
Yeah, actually, when I
B.
came out of, I don't know if you saw, I like whistled an extra time when I came out of 6 because I was gonna go to a bomb shop before I was like, oh yeah, I need to go get the key first.
Yeah, we did notice that, actually. We commented on it, how that was a heads-up play to go into a room for a key where you knew that you had to kill 5 bomb droppers to get the key. So, yeah, that was definitely noticed and a very heads-up play there. Another one thing we did see some good luck on was Slacker. Your first first race, I think, in like levels 6 through 8, I think you had like 5 fairy drops or something like that.
Oh my god, the game was trying to give it to me.
It was an insane amount of fairies. I think every single possible like fairy chance you got.
Yeah, I think that was in like BL2. It was like 3. I was like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah, every single chance, like time we looked, it's like, oh, there's another fairy on Slacker's screen. He doesn't even need it because he just got 3 of them. But yeah, that was a funny point in the race. So Reabs, you said you don't really watch the other stream. How are you feeling like going toward the end in that first race? Were you nervous at all, or how did you feel about it?
I thought I was like, when I was like in 9, I was looking over just waiting for him to done before I like finished, because I felt like the entire game, like I got bad luck throughout the entire first run. So I was just like, man, I have to be behind right now.
Yeah, you finally got some good luck in that level 7. It looked like you might be going to 6 with no bombs until the very end there. Where Slacker, we knew, was going to have bombs because he got bombs quite a bit earlier in that 7. So that was potentially a tipping point in the race. But another thing that was kind of a possible tipping point was the fact that those recorder rooms, I think both times we had lead changes in there. One time in favor of Reabs and one time in favor of Slacker. So I don't know if you'll watch it back, Reabs, but the amount of lead changes throughout both of these races was the most I've ever seen in a series.
There was a lot of sync ups. You had some beautiful recorders, Reabs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I expect I've been saying since there was like the qualifier things first, like everybody in this tournament is like really good. So I expect all of the matches are going to be like pretty neck and neck.
Yeah, everybody's pretty close in skill.
Yeah, it's been a fun tournament so far. It'll only get more fun as we go, I'm sure. So Slacker, unfortunately, we won't see you in the tournament going forward. But any final thoughts on the tournament? It's always awesome to see you running this game. You're one of the boldest players, I think. You don't do anything halfway in terms of your strats. Like you go for it. So like I really like that about watching you play this game. So it's really fun to have you playing it.
Yeah, I'm all about the risky dumb strats. It's what I do. But yeah, I just want to say GG to Reabs. Thanks to Next Gen and ZSR for putting all this on. It's been a blast, and hopefully next time I'll do better.
Well, GG's.
Yeah, thanks. GG's to you too.
GG's.
Yeah, definitely. It I know it didn't turn out your way, but it was a very, very exciting race, or very exciting couple races while they lasted. So Reabs, your opponent will be either BT's, who is the number 6 overall seed, or Dan's Game, who is the number 27 seed. Any thoughts?
I mean, not that I want to wish someone to lose, but it would be hype to race BT's because I've known him for a while. And we've been doing races recently, so
Yeah, definitely. BT's obviously a veteran.
Me and him have both been doing Zelda 1 for like a long time, so.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I definitely, I mentioned at the beginning that you had taken a very, very long break from this game, and you came back and got that sub 30 in like no time flat. So it was a very, very impressive thing to see. It would be very cool to see you against BT's, but don't sleep on Dan's Game. Dan's Game has been playing really, really well, and he's just getting better. Just PB'd, got his 33XX today, and he's been playing really consistent. So it's
I always say like anything can happen in a race. I mean, you can go into Ganon's room and die again, and then bam, you got another 2 minutes running back to Ganon now. So certainly anything can happen.
Absolutely. That's Zelda 1 in a nutshell. One of the most volatile games for racing that you'll ever see, and that's what makes them so exciting. So
yeah, we've already had one rookie upset of that. Who knows what can happen?
Absolutely. So Red Octo, do you have any other questions for either of the runners here? I think we might have lost Red Octo.
You don't hear me?
There we go.
All right, I was just saying, great race to both of you. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, with that, if neither of the runners has any final words, then I think we can go ahead and hang it up for now. Lots more Battle for Hyrule action coming up. But otherwise, thanks everyone for watching. We look forward to seeing you in the next one. Everyone have a good night, and thank you very much.